Greetings, fellow humans. My name is Don, and I love Emperor of the Fading Suns. One of my favorite things about the game is how easy it is to mod. So that's what I want to take a look at today. Here in the year of our Pancreator 2026, there's this launcher, which I'm looking at now, and integration with Steam Workshop, which makes it easier than ever to distribute and play mods. So if you're interested in making a mod, I'm going to show you how. We're going to make a mod, start to finish right now. You might be thinking, though, Don, this is going to be a crappy mod or a really long video. Not so. It's just that easy. So let's have a quick look here at the launcher and mods. So if you haven't poked around too much, in our launcher here, we can open up. And under mods, you can see we've got the names of our mods. I got a bunch of stuff. And then the source. So we can see local, Legacy, and Phoenix. Those are mods that are shipped with the game, right? And then we can see a bunch of stuff here I have subscribed to on Steam. So, you know, that's a bunch of cool mods on the Steam Workshop. Really easy. You subscribe to them. Launcher brings them up for you. Nothing else you need to do. You can also see here, I've made my own mod. It's called Strange New Planets. You might want to check it out. I think it's pretty cool. You know, I'm not just trying to upsell. What I do want to show you here is you can see I have the Steam copy, or the Steam version, which is synchronized, and then my local copy, which is the one that I'm working on. So we want to take a look at that. You know, because Steam does you know, download the workshop content, right? And, you know, it stores it, you know, you kind of somewhere in here. This is actually, yeah. So here, this is, you know, the content of the mods I'd subscribe to. But what we're interested in is our local folder. So let's navigate to, you know, wherever you've got your Emperor of the Fading Suns data there. And we can see here all these folders. This is all the game files. Dat is you know, where the mechanics and stuff. Bin is a lot of the graphics and things, and we can see here the mod folder. And yeah, so as I mentioned, we've got the Legacy and Phoenix, and then the mod I made, Strange New Planets. So to make a mod, it's really just as simple, because what happens is once you enable a mod, the game just looks into this folder and then sees if there are files within it that it can then replace from these. So it's really, you know, obviously like a mod, like mine, I've got a fair bit of, but then Phoenix, like, you know, it's got, there's a whole bunch of work. So anyway, what we can do, it's just this simple. Yes, you can try this at home too. Well, I hope you do, that's the point. I mean, you can do this on the bus. Anyway, we're gonna make something super simple to start. My unit mod, and I'll just show you how, like, the structure. We'll just make one quick change here. So we've got my unit mod, and I'm going to make a folder. I want to place a DAT file. We're going to make a unit list. We're going to get our own unit list to work on. So, oops, got it. There we go. So I'm going to make my DAT folder there. It's going to, you can see I'm here back into Emperor of the Fading Suns, where the files, the good files, before we tinker with them. So I've gone in, there's a ton of stuff here, a whole bunch of things you can do. I'm not going to look into any of the specifics of what we can mod. That's not what this is about, but you know what? If you do have any questions, I will discuss modding until the suns do in fact fade. So hit me up. I post on Steam and the Discord as Noop, N-E-W-P. Get a hold of me there. Any questions, you know, yeah, let me know. So, keep myself on track here. Under DAT, I'm going to just paste in our unit list. And, okay, it's that easy. So if I want, if all you wanted to do was, like, I just want to make new units. Or, well, new units, that's a different thing. You know what? If you just want to tinker with units, this is just an example. But I gotta be precise here. Now, all we're trying to do is show you that this is working. And so, like any good modder should do, we're gonna have a quick test to make sure, show you it's working. You know, I'm feeling a little scatterbrained today, so we're the noble idiots. So we're gonna just do a little name change. All right, so there we go. Now, you know, I gotta, we're gonna have to restart the launcher here to see our new local mod. Yeah, let's just, see, that's what we got. All right, mods. Hey, my unit mod. Whoops, no. Yes. Let's play. This is really exciting. Trying out. You know, I'm kidding, but no, this is useful. We want to make sure we're working, right? So let's just yeah, we're just gonna oh yeah, yeet. Okie dokie. Idiot. There you go. We got ourselves a mod. That's it. That's a mod. That's done. You know what I'm gonna do though? We're going to make a slightly better mod. That's a terrible mod. It's a terrible mod. If you want to give me a couple minutes here, I'm actually going to make a mod that I'm going to upload to the Steam Workshop, and then it will be available for everyone to play. Yeah, so hey, check this out, okay? Something that a lot of some of the mods have, and it was like a standalone thing that existed for years, is in terms of the graphics, the way the combat report is displayed. So check this out. So now, say we got, oh, where'd my bloody bleeping screenshot go? That's a little frustrating. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. I got this. Yes. So, you know, I'm not really a content creator. I just love this game. So, you know, bear with me if you want. Restore. The combat report, ladies and gentlemen. So, and friends and folks. So here we've got a really cool battle. You can see, you know, nice, and something juicy's been going on. Now you're going into it, you probably know what's going on, but you know, it's like really we do. You know, those icons are pretty big. So something that has been around for a while, but I see it's not on the Steam Workshop. And what we're gonna do today? Check that out. Yeah, I like that. You know, nice small little place. So now you can see, okay, yeah, these guys got stuffed. Unsurprisingly, the hover tank, you know, if I was the hover tank, right out of there. So yeah, so you know what, it's basically going to be almost the exact same process now. Well, it is the same process, because I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to go through how I made all the graphics and stuff. That would take too long, it's boring, and it's not very interesting, and I'm not very good at that stuff. So you can do that. What we're going to do, we're just making the mod. I'm going to call it Small Skulls. Straight and to the point. So there we go. We have a mod folder and Small Skulls. Now, I know this bin is where all the graphics are. Now, I will tell you real quick, because you probably look at this first and you go, well, I can't really do much with this. You should come join us on the official Discord. Something, if you want to start messing around with those bin files. One of our community members, Yuhlo, has done this really cool little bin converter. So that's how you're going to be able to, you know, get into those images, export them out as BMPs, bitmaps, I don't know, and edit them, yada, yada, yada. We will yada over that. So, here in my Small Skulls mod, let's make ourselves a bin folder. That's where I want to replace those graphics. All right, and so I've already gone ahead. These are the two files that I'm going to replace. Just that simple. They're these bin graphics. We're going to drop these bad boys in here. That's it. That's the mod. Let's have a little test, shall we? All right, my unit mod out of here. Now, as just a fun little note, since these mods, we can play them both because they're modifying different files. That's one thing, is that a lot of these mods will modify the same files, and so you can't really, stacking them can get, a lot of the mods anyway, the big ones just aren't designed to be played that way, of course. But you know what, a smaller mod like this, Smaller Skulls, this, you can put this and it'll apply onto other mods, although, I do believe that Emperor Wars have the Small Skulls. Anyway, it's just, let's just look at this real quick. We'll confirm our work. Beep, 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 beep. Sure is. All right. Okie dokie. You know what? Yes. Yes, you will. Brave little militias. You're a test run. Sweet. There you go. It's just that simple. So now, I'm happy with that. That's all I want this mod to do. So one other thing, you probably noticed on Steam, we've got some preview images here. That's something really easy to do. All you do is you just drop that into your mod folder. So I have one of those as well. Certainly wasn't going to make you sit around and watch me do that. So let's drop our preview image in there. All right. Oh yeah, you know what? Not really important, but I use GIMP. That's terribly named, but a very useful program, and that's also where I made the little preview image that we're also going to use. Not a terribly good one, but it's functional. It works. Okay. Get off my back. It's happening. We're doing this. So we got our. I'm gonna turn these off, but here we go. Small Skulls. Whoa. Hey, there you go. I'm not entirely sure actually. It's probably gonna take. I didn't double check. You know what? We'll check, and I'll get back to you on how long it takes to appear on Steam, because it's not going to be immediately, I don't think. Hey, I had to make a little cut there. So it takes a few minutes to upload to the workshop, but here you can see we got my preview image and stuff. This I just brought up on my workshop. Takes I don't know, 15-20 minutes or whatever. And in here is where you can edit your description and stuff. And yeah, you can see you're automatically subscribed here on mod. That'd be funny. You're on mod, you got 0 subscribers. It's happened to me, and let me tell you, hurt feelings. I'm kidding. Actually, I want to thank everyone who has checked out my mod and played Strange New Planets. That's really freaking sweet, actually. Over 130 people. That's awesome. If any of you, thank you. That's so cool. So yeah, let's play our mod. Let's get out of here. Now, I already showed you. We checked it out on the local end, but this is exciting. We're playing it live on Steam. Hey, you know what? This is actually, like I said, it's really just that easy. I am kidding around, but it's a lot of fun to make mods. Like I said, it's one of my favorite parts of the game. It's been a big part of the game and the community. So, if you have any questions, like I said, Noop, hit me up on Discord or, wherever Steam as well. Host Noop. There you go. You bugger. All right, we did it. So hey, thanks for checking out this video. And like I said, any questions, let me know. Until next time. I don't have call off, like a sign off. I'll get that for next time. And like I said, any questions, we'll see. So I'll make more videos about modding too. Okay, bye.